Hello everybody and welcome to my Metro 2033 Hardcore Survival Ranger Hardcore Difficulty Walkthrough. We're on chapter called Hunter and we are just beginning. Now this doesn't really feature much strategy and it only features one fight, but this mission is just basically you walking around, but there's one fight on it. But there's a few things I want to talk about just until we get to this fight. So the latest thing from Bethesda and the current skepticism of releasing review copies only one day before the game comes out. All people support this practice, I however cannot. Bethesda are giving really lame excuses and pandering desperately to an audience that is fueled by jealousy and fanboyism, blatant fanboyism, or fangirlism, I don't give a shit, whatever you are. It's blatant abuse of that system. They know that they can piss fans off by saying, oh, but these reviewers are getting the copy a day before you, and they may end up hating the game, but you've been a really loyal fan, you know. Just because you're a loyal fan and you've bought all their previous games and you've done all that, doesn't mean you deserve a free copy. The reviewers need a copy. Number one, you can't just give them a day before and expect them to do a good review on the game. Reviewers need to make sure that their reviews are top notch. That's kind of the point. And Bethesda, by doing this, really just separates their fanbase into people who believe that, I'm one of the people who believes reviewers should get copies early and for free. Because they are reviewers. Now, can this system be abused? Of course. Like every system, there's a way to work around it. And some people do find a way to work around it. Some people believe they're entitled and then request free games and don't do anything with it, which is wrong. However, those who seriously review, people like Total Biscuit, I would struggle to say again, Gamefront, other reviewing websites, all that, they need the game early. That's the only way they're going to make a good review on it. Then they can release the review on the day it comes out. They give a accurate and good review. If your game is good, it will hold up. If it is not good, it will fail. That's the point of the game. And Bethesda, by doing this, has not only lost a shit ton of trust from me, but has really dissuaded me from buying future products. Like, I'm not buying Dishonored 2. Because I believe Dishonored 2 is a very, very, very unnecessary sequel to an already amazing game. And by doing a sequel, they've just devalued the entire story that game was trying to tell. And I very much disagree with it. The entire notion of, oh, the reviewers don't deserve this copy, but if you're clever, you visit a reviewer before the game comes out so you can get all points of the game. Now, I do trust IGN, no. Do I trust any of them? No. But I do trust Total Biscuit. The reason being, he highlights criticisms of the game because he knows the reason for critics. The critics are not there to give positives. Well, they are there. They're pointing out good parts of the game, I guess. But they're not there to dance around and blow smoke up the game's arse. What they're there to do is show you the bad parts of the game and the good parts of the game. They're meant to mainly focus on the turn-offs of the game because they are meant to criticise the game. They're meant to find the problems with it. Because by playing the game yourself, you can figure out what the good parts of the game are. Now, enough on that, because this is when shit hits the fan. So, this twat AI grabs the AK and we're stuck with a piddly pistol. And even though the Magnum is pretty good in this game on this difficulty, it's going to be 2 shots and they're down. Now, these are just basic no-salses. You'll be fighting plenty of these through the game. Aim for the head if possible, if it's a one-shot to the head. And try and defend at least 2 gratings what I'm trying to do here. Stick in a corner. Over on the other side of the room, I found it died way more for some reason. Maybe because Hunter's just better AI, I guess. I'm not too sure. Don't go too far away from your AI, but try and like stay, you know, a bit away from them, so the AI can get pissed off at them instead of you. But this isn't too hard. I don't know how much ammo you get in this. Maybe it's infinite, I'm not too sure. So try and defend a few of these gratings. Your AI will not shoot these gratings. Your AI in this section is pretty shit, to be honest. They can kill them, but it's gonna be up to you with your infinite ammo. I think this ammo's infinite. I never run out in this section. And in this part, I fuck up quite a lot because look, I'm firing willy-nilly. I don't defend the gratings as well as I could, but I do manage to defend one of them, and that stops one of them. The gratings are a great defense. Now I do get slapped there. I didn't need to get slapped, but I end up getting slapped, and that's the end of the section. That can get hectic. It didn't kill me this time, but in my first playthrough, it killed me like 3 or 4 times. On this run now. Now, there's nothing else going to happen in this section. I'm just waiting for them to end their dialogue so we can end the level. And I will be showing no cutscenes because you don't need help to watch a cutscene. I assume, unless you know you turn your machine off. Whatever you play on, you know. That was a really loud noise right there. And be sure to tune that audio for future videos. But I can't do anything about it up until maybe part 7. Okay guys, that's going to do it for the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. You take care now.